Welcome back to Yolanda's Digital Diary. Welcome back to another segment of hashtag Cell Phone Diaries. Of course, I'm your girl Yolanda Yankee. And you know what? If you're a returning subscriber, thank you, loyal one. And if you're new to this space, to this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's engage. I'll say this now and I'll say it at the end of this video. But this week's vlog diary entries is taking a turn. It's taking a turn of events, unexpected turn of events. I'm evidently in a better mood, more cheerful. My skin is glowing, mind you. I haven't even taken a bath this morning. It is Tuesday. It's the 14th of June, and I just received the most amazing news ever. I just received the most amazing news. Um, a proposal, a funding application has been approved, which means, do you understand? Which means we affirm your idea. We approve. We want on board. We support. Do you understand? We endorse your movement. We endorse your work. And so these news just like came in about like an hour, just less than an hour ago. And man, I'm just so happy. Oh my goodness, I'm just so happy. Because honestly, a week ago I was fretting over an internship opportunity, which would have still been an opportunity nonetheless. I applied for it because I mean, hey, basic shuba, basic good dark, good bad, my darling, kumyama. And I'm like, what in the world actually am I living for? How am I at this age, this person who's this experienced in my life at 25, and I'm applying for an internship? Come on, child. If anything, I should be the manager of that intern. Um, but like I went through it, and maybe perhaps that is one of the reasons why I didn't get it. But look, I'm way too experienced for the work that I'm applying for, and you know, they recognize greatness, and greatness does not need to be cooked up in a mediocre 9 to 5. Okay, sorry, that's really rude of me, but because honestly, that was going to be me. But I'm just thankful, I'm so excited. I'm more than anything at a loss of words at just how God um, and the universe responds to circumstances. I think I also wouldn't have known about this opportunity had it not been for a particular person who led me to it. And this after obviously me approaching them like, yo, could you please help me out, with electricity, because it was just a terrible week. I was at the bottom, as I've been for the past couple of weeks, months, years, up and down, fluctuating, but we're fighting. But that's not the point of the point is Sialantombo, right? The point is overcoming challenges and where we are. And so she instead sent me um prof. This is a well-known, well-respected professor um in her line of work, and also just an activist, and a fellow person who supports me, I guess. And so yeah, she led me to this opportunity. Dr. Mzinduna led me to this opportunity, and everything just started falling into place until today. And so, honestly, it can only be God, it can only be my ancestors, her ancestors, just the universe um transpiring in my favor. And really also it's a reminder, that Yolanda, this is the path you made to walk. You're meant to be self-employed. You're meant to be um birthing and manifesting and bringing to life all these great ideas that you have, right, around social justice and how to address it and go about it. Just you're meant to be a game changer, honey. You're meant to be an employer, and you're meant to be creating opportunities for other people as well, not just for yourself, and just really making impact. And that really is just my vision and my dream. And I just really want great things for my country, guys. I really want great things, not just for my life and myself, and for Black women, African women, women who stem from similar backgrounds as me, who may have experienced similar violence, systemic violence, whether it's economic, it is sex, it's sex-based violence or sexual violence, whether it is emotional abuse, whatever it is. We know that we are one of the most marginalized groups of people across society, and more so in our country. And man, fighting for just some sort of realization of our human rights, dignity, decent quality of life, access, to all the world's greatest of things, access, just access, having our voices heard, um, and being able to contribute to just the development of whatever it is, the development of your community, whatever passions you may have, just being able to live them through as any individual should be, and not just it being left for a selective few whites, men, heterosexual men, or some white people, who are colonizing and doing the most. Then it's just all these forces, these capitalist forces that really depend on a large majority of bodies to be sacrificed, in order for only a few people's selfish gains. Because everybody's selfish, guys. We're all selfish. We're all dreaming. We're all people who are inspiring aspiring. We're inspired and aspired people who want to just do things. And what those things are motivated by is what also determines our actions, in our quest of realizing and manifesting those ideals. I don't know if I'm making sense, but those who are listening and following what I'm trying to say. And so really, man, we are fighting battles, many great battles. We are fighting the fact that people think that we are entitled. Yeah, damn straight, I'm entitled to wanting a better life. Damn straight, I'm not gonna. I think highly of myself, and if people take offense to that, then that's like your problem. You're fighting so many stigmas, you're fighting so many barriers on so many levels as just a Black woman, and to get to a point where you can actually feel like it's worth it, whatever it is that you're fighting against and fighting for, and you get and yo, bruh. I don't know. I feel like I'm just preaching because I'm so happy. I think this is just to say that many of us are really trying to achieve our dreams. We're trying to achieve so many things with our lives. And this season that I've been in, this period really has just been about praying, trusting in God, keeping at it. When they say don't lose the faith, indeed don't lose the faith. But when they say keep chasing your dream, keep chasing your dream, because no one's gonna do it for you, honey, unless and if you don't, no one's gonna help you. You have to chase it yourself in order for you to find the people on the way who are going to believe in you, who are going to be like, actually, I endorse this. I will help you reach the end goal because I believe in your vision. And yeah, man, because that's just how the world works. There are people for each and every circumstance. There are people to fulfill all the needs of this world, because we are God's children. That's just, we are all God's children. Those of us, of course, who choose to walk in that light, with just whatever. You don't even have to be like religious. I'm just saying that, like, if your intentions are pure, you will find your people, you will find your tribe. They say you will find the solutions to the problems that you're trying. You'll provide them. In fact, you'll provide them, and you'll also be granted the resources to act. So man, this has been an exciting day this morning. It's almost 2 o'clock. It's 18 minutes until 2 o'clock. I haven't bathed. The perks of working from home. Uh, I think I'm overdoing it. Okay, so what I was trying to conclude on saying really is just the fact that, like, in life, we'll always be faced with many challenges. Many, 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 many. I mean, listen, Beyonce had to, do you understand, like, the work ethic behind that drives Beyonce a success, right? And how dedicated she is to her craft and her work and her passion. There's one of her concerts, one of her tours. I think it's I am Sasha Fierce Ducky, right? She was preparing for that tour. It wasn't the Coachella one though. I don't think she was preparing for Coachella. It might have been that, but there was the previous tour before Coachella. But in any case, and she rehearsed, and this was just after the birth of her twins, and she just worked her ass off. And she worked her ass off, losing weight, gaining momentum, gaining strength, practicing rehearsals, building this project, building it every single day, sacrificing things, just going at it, and obviously there's the business behind it. You have to get your funding in check. You've got to get your team in check. You just got to get everything in check in order to bring things to life. And she that's the work. And really, that's just that. When they talk about Beyonce's work ethic and you look at her success, you even look at Rihanna's. I mean, we don't know much. I don't know much. I mean, I love Rihanna, but I haven't been invested in her success or career in that way, like as I have with Beyonce. Or I don't think she's also documented, but we can see evidently with Fenty and the fact that she's just a billionaire. And obviously, the unethical things in this whole situation. And about Beyonce, we're not saying she's innocent, but the point is not about the success. We won't get into the politics of how they gained their success and all of that, particularly with Rihanna, because with the beauty industry. But the point is, like, you just gotta grind, honey. You gotta keep at it. You gotta keep at it. You gotta keep at it. And hey, pray, center God, manifest. The stars, the moon, the sun, the waters, the earth, those are our elements. Those are our key elements to survival. It's rely on that shit. I'm happy. I am so happy. I feel blessed. You guys aren't even ready for this next project, because that's the thing. Like, the project that I applied funding for, please, please. So, and the thing is, it dawned onto me yesterday, like, Yolanda, you've been on this path, and you've been realizing and manifesting greatness and doing the things actually that you're called for and that you also want to do. Because I really enjoy coordinating and bringing projects to life, impactful projects, that is. And so, obviously, I also, was the first person to host 2 consecutive years, 2 fashion shows at my previous high school. So listen, okay, I fundraised for that shit. I got my school leadership on board. I'm talking about the principal and teachers and the school itself, and external funders as well. So this really has been my path, and I just really need to continue fighting. I just feel like, also with having won this one huge big thing that has been weighing on me, which is the Rhodes case, it has reinvigorated a new sense of, like, fire, a new sense of, like, belief, as well. Like, as in, if I can conquer this, there's nothing that I put my heart to and mind to that I cannot achieve and conquer. And even when things seem to be set against me, you know. I must remain steadfast in my faith. Um, so, man, y'all better have a good week. Amen, 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 and blessings to you all. Thank you for watching.